A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence. The Christian religion not only was at first attended with miracles, but even at this day cannot be believed by any reasonable person without one. Generally speaking, the errors in religion are dangerous, those in philosophy only ridiculous. Superstition is an enemy to civil liberty. When I hear that a man is religious, I conclude he is a rascal. A little philosophy makes a man an atheist, a great deal converts him to religion. Mohammed praises instances of treachery, inhumanity, cruelty, revenge, and bigotry that are utterly incompatible with civilized society. The whole of religion is a riddle, an enigma, an inexplicable mystery. Doubt, uncertainty, suspense of judgment appear the only result of our most accurate scrutiny concerning this subject. The skeptics assert, though absurdly, that the origin of all religious worship was derived from the utility of inanimate objects, as the sun and moon, to the support and well-being of mankind. All the philosophy in the world, and all the religion, which is nothing but a species of philosophy, will never be able to carry us beyond the usual course of experience. No testimony is sufficient to establish a miracle, unless the testimony be of such a kind that its falsehood would be more miraculous than the fact which it endeavors to establish. Heaven and hell suppose two distinct species of men, the good and the bad. But the greatest part of mankind float betwixt vice and virtue. It is an absurdity to believe that the deity has human passions, and one of the lowest of human passions, a restless appetite for applause. Examine the religious principles which have, in fact, prevailed in the world. You will scarcely be persuaded that they are other than sick men's dreams. Priests are the pretenders to power and dominion, and to a superior sanctity of character, distinct from virtue and good morals. If God is omnipotent, omniscient and wholly good, whence evil? If God wills to prevent evil but cannot, then he is not omnipotent. If he can prevent evil but does not, then he is not good. In either case he is not God. It forms a strong presumption against all supernatural and miraculous relations, that they are observed chiefly to abound among ignorant and barbarous nations, or if a civilized people has ever given admission to any of them, that people will be found to have received them from ignorant and barbarous ancestors. Epicurus's old questions are still unanswered. Is he, God, willing to prevent evil, but not able? Then he is impotent. Is he able, but not willing? Then he is malevolent. Is he both able and willing? Then whence evil? The many instances of forged miracles, and prophecies, and supernatural events, which, in all ages, have either been detected by contrary evidence, or which detect themselves by their absurdity, prove sufficiently the strong propensity of mankind to the extraordinary and marvelous, and ought reasonably to begot a suspicion against all relations of this kind. All the sciences have a relation, greater or less, to human nature, and, however wide any of them may seem to run from it, they still return back by one passage or another. Even mathematics, natural philosophy, and natural religion are in some measure dependent on the science of man, since they lie under the cognizance of men, and are judged of by their powers and faculties.